Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Christina Collett. I'm the Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay and have been with the company for 13 years. We're coming to you live from the Pink Studio in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If you're joining us, whether you're here, thank you to our ladies who are here. And also if you're joining us through Google Hangout, hey, this is my first attempt, so bear with me. Hopefully this is really fun and beneficial to you tonight as we go through our product line. So I'm going to get started. If all of our consultants can grab a sheet of paper, and this is our little agenda. Okay, this is slated to last about 3 hours. Hopefully we'll get through it a little faster than that. And please feel free to take a bathroom break, do whatever you need to do. Folks at home too, of course. And it should be on record, so it should be available even later on if you want to come back and rewatch it.
I was going to say, as long as you stay to my right, your left of that last mirror here.
Okay.
You're in frame.
Okay.
From this mirror to about that window.
Okay, so you can see me.
Frame.
You pulled it up.
Yeah, but I'm not going to keep watching it because there's a delay.
Gotcha.
In that audio.
Okay, so it's weird, but we are, and you can hear it. Did you turn on your sound?
You're good.
Yay. Okay. Okay, so it says take out a full sheet of paper if you're with us and make 2 columns on your paper. And so you're gonna just keep track tonight of the products that we talk about that you're currently using and products maybe that you're not using but that you would really love to try. Because the more you can use your Mary Kay products head to toe, the more you're going to be able to be excited about them and share them with customers. I don't know how many times I'm kind of like, I procrastinate a little bit when they, you know, the new limited edition products come out, and I'm like, oh, I'll just order one and I'll make it my demo, and I don't really use it for myself. And then when I finally like start using it for myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I could have sold like 20 of them if I would have started using it. So think about that. The more products that you can use, that you're aware of, that you know the benefits for, of course, the more you can communicate to your customers and share them and sell them to your customers, but you're also going to get the benefit of them too. So all of our products are always amazing, even the limited edition ones, all the way through our body care and our sunscreen that's coming up. We know the skincare is great. We know the foundation's great. That's usually a given. That's what makes all of us fall in love with Mary Kay to begin with. But there's so much more. So we're going to talk about all that tonight. Okay, so you know, when you log into marykaintouch.com with your consultant ID, you can go immediately to Product Central if you ever have a question about anything in our product line. I had a woman on a cruise one time, who was probably in her 80s, ask me if we have gluten in our products. And I'm thinking, what, are you eating it? No, like, I've never heard that we have gluten, but let me check it out. I went to Product Central first. I couldn't find anything. I searched and searched and searched the word gluten, gluten-free, anything even close, and there was nothing about gluten. So I called the company. That's the other great thing. You have a direct hotline to the scientists at Mary Kay under the Contact Us tab. Also on In Touch. If you can't find it on Product Central, please feel free to call them. They're wonderful. And so I talked to them, and they're like, well, we can't say our products are gluten-free because some of our products have alcohol in them. And alcohol would be manufactured, my science girls, the alcohol might be manufactured from wheat and wheat products, and that could have gluten in it, so we can't say it's particularly gluten-free. But what she was concerned about is she and her friends had heard that a lot of cosmetic companies use gluten as a filler in their products to take up space and add volume. And what Mary Kay told me was, we do not use gluten at all as a filler. So you can, and then they sent me a whole packet in the mail of information to share with her about all of this, even though it wasn't on Product Central. So start with Product Central first, see what you can find if you ever have a question. But if not, definitely call the company, and they are so gracious and wonderful, and they will help you find out anything that you need to know, okay? All right, so you know, on Product Central, when you pull up a product, it will show you all the benefits, all the claims, what the company actually says the product will do. And you know that so many of our skincare lines and products have that good housekeeping seal of approval. And of course, we offer our 100% satisfaction guarantee and buyback guarantee to our customers. So if they're ever not happy with a product, they can always return it to us, and the company replaces it to you as a consultant. So you go under product replacement, fill out the product that they're returning, and then you can replace it. It doesn't even have to be the same product. It can be something totally different within the same value, and they'll send you that product for free. You don't even pay shipping on it. So that's huge. And I always let my customers know that. But we have to be careful to always share only what the company claims that our products will do. Now you can, we'll get to talking about our the sun care gel, the after sun care gel. And you know, there was an email that went around a couple years ago that gives like 18 uses for the after sun care gel, but they're not all in the claims on Product Central for what the product actually does. So you have to kind of be careful with what you share that it will do. I even heard one of our products, you could polish furniture with it. But again, that's not going to be on Product Central that you're going to claim to share with your customers. Okay, so we're going to go all through our skincare. We're going to go through our foundations. We're going to go through our color, and hopefully we're going to learn something new and fun about our product line today. Skincare. Okay, so of course we know that the skincare for Mary Kay is the core of our business. It's like the bread and butter of the grocery store, the main staples that you want to purchase on a weekly basis. And then there are things like color and glamour that you kind of fill in, that it might be around the edges or the inside of the grocery store that you don't have to purchase as often. So always we want to start with our skincare line. And so I'm going to start today with the Miracle Set. And I love when you're setting up for a party, it really helps me to use the beauty books that come in the starter kit. It keeps me on track. And there's so much information. Most customers do not want to know every detail about our products that you will find on Product Central. And don't feel like you have to memorize all of those claims and benefits of every single product. It's great to let a customer know what their skin needs in their particular age range, whether they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. So I just let them read that part. I pick somebody at the party or at the table. Go ahead and read that for me. Who's in their 20s? Who's in their 30s? Who's in their 40s? And that creates audience participation for you as well. And they're not so bored just listening to you the whole time. Start sounding like the Peanuts character. Teacher. Okay, and so the very front page talks about our Miracle Set. And so these are the benefits that the Miracle Set provides. 11 age-defying benefits: cleanses, exfoliates, freshens, energizes, hydrates, smooths, visibly firm, soften, protect, renew, and help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Let somebody read that too. That could be somebody else, and they get a ticket for reading or sharing. And so that's a lot of information about our product. And let them read the statistics. 80 from using the Miracle Set, and these studies are over a 12-week clinical study. Women noticed 83% of women had a reduction in the look of fine lines and wrinkles, up to 25% improvement in skin resilience, and 100% have softer, more supple skin, 46% visible improvement in more even skin tone. So those 4 products used together as a set, that's the other important thing that we always want to teach our customers. These studies are done as a set. So here is our Miracle Set. Pull these up. It is 4 products. You have your cleanser, your 3-in-1 cleanser, and you have a moisturizer. Very basic. If you add a foundation, that's what we call our basic set. If you want a little extra help in protection and renewing the skin, then we have our day solution and the night solution. That gives it. Night solution provides pure vitamins and helps nourish the skin at night while you sleep and repair it. because it does a lot of work throughout the day for us. The day solution protects it during the day with an SPF 35 from damage from the sun, and also gives you a beautiful glow. So those 4 products make up our Miracle Set, which is kind of the flagship skincare line. It's great for ages 25 to 45, and it's affordable for that market as well. Mostly you will find those women in those ages are professional women working a full-time job, maybe have a family, and it's a very affordable skincare line. It gives them great, great visible benefits immediately. It takes them through, you know, a good portion, 20 years of their life, that we can help them with great skincare.
Oh, and a quick question. Do you want
Sure.
them now or later?
No, go ahead.
I've been doing this for like 8 years. In the last 6 months, I've had two people, and I think maybe a third one, that have sensitive skin, and I've had to really work with them. And the one had the Miracle Set, and she started to get really red and burn. So I immediately had her go off of the day solution, and I was thinking it might have been the SPF list. So I said, you know, get off the day solution. Then she said it was still kind of, so I was a little bit worried. So I said, back off everything, let your skin, you know, calm down. So then she got back on it, and she seemed okay with the cleanser and the moisturizer.
Okay.
But now, so she tried that for a while, and she said that seemed okay, but we're actually now trying the botanicals a little bit to see which one works. But I didn't know if she was, I'm thinking she might be allergic to the SPF.
It could be. And, you know, the higher the concentration of SPF can make a difference for people. So, but she was trying it without the SPF at all.
We backed off and just went to the cleanser moisturizer. I think she seemed okay with that, but she was really cautious. In fact, I didn't know until this last time we got her botanical. She's so sensitive. Whenever she puts fragrance on here, she gets spots. I mean, she said no, she's just never had the patience, and nobody has ever worked with her to get it. She's always given up on skincare. So I didn't.
Okay. Well, all of our Miracle Set does say right on the back, you know, of course we have for normal to dry, which is this version, or we have the one for oily skin, but it is suitable for sensitive skin. It's fragrance free, and it's non-comedogenic. The majority, I would say, all of our products are non-comedogenic. That means it will not clog your pores. So that's really important for people. And that's sometimes a myth about foundation. People will think, oh, well, I'm not going to use foundation because that will clog my pores. That's a myth. None of our foundations clog pores. They're all non-comedogenic. So yes, watch the sunscreen. That is often something that people cannot always tolerate. So if you have somebody with a reaction, that's a great call to remove it.
I thought maybe she was using too, you know, I said, how much? And she said, just what we did at our facials. So.
Right. And she can get it in other products that we have in a lower dose that she might be able to tolerate better. So if she would use the primer.
She has the primer in the CC.
And it's okay.
Well, she doesn't use it on a regular basis, like every day she doesn't. And I think she's been a little cautious now.
Okay.
But God love her, she's been, you know, working with me.
Right. Good.
And the other thing is she gets a little oily during the day, but she's normally dry. So I had the normal to dry cleanser, and then we did the combination with a moisturizer. Does that?
Yeah, you can always mix them up.
Okay.
Any of the product, you can even mix Repair Line with some of the Time-Wise Miracle Set items. You know, really anything. You know, the results that you see, the percentages that you'll see in the beauty book are with using the specific sets together as a set. But you can still get great benefits even if you have to mix it up. Like I use a lot of the Repair Set, but I can't use the day solution because I'm too oily and it's too heavy of a moisturizer for me. So there'd be no way. Yeah. I mean, it's just my age range. I mean, it's designed for women 45, 50 and older, and we lose a lot more moisture in our skin in that age range. So, you know, but even my mom's 68 and she's still oily. So I may never have dry skin. I may never be able to use that moisturizer.
Yeah, and then my other lady, we did the Miracle Set because she said I want to really sit down because my skin is changing. So we tried I thought, well, I'll try her with the Miracle Set. So she did, and then I checked in with her, and she said that she was peeling. So then what I did was I gave her she was willing to work with it for a while, but she said, I'm still really peeling. So I gave her the day cream from the repair.
Yeah.
Now, that seemed to work great for, a while, and then she called and said, I'm just going to stop everything. I'm still peeling. I think at that point she was so stressed with her daughter's wedding.
Oh.
She didn't want to go any further and have issues. So
Now,
I have to get back to her.
peeling, sometimes like with the heavy moisturizer, and then if she's using the primer on top, it can make, it's almost like the product peels a little bit, like it rolls.
Yeah, so I have to get back with her now. The wedding's over, and we're gonna
But if it's her skin peeling, that would be different. Just the product is kind of peeling off because you have like a heavy emollient product with something that's supposed to control oil, so it kind of like gathers it, clumps it up. Like
it's different than like a peel.
Yeah, it starts to absorb. Yeah. Okay. So but any other questions? Yeah, definitely jot them down, and we'll keep rolling through this. So if you have a customer that loves the Miracle Set, it's great to also introduce them to a couple of supplements to that product line, which would make it the ultimate Miracle Set for us. And that would be the firming eye cream, which lifts and firms and hydrates the eye area. And it's important to always have a cleanser for your eye area and also a moisturizer. The eye area needs its own special cleanser and moisturizer. So the cleanser for our eye area is our oil-free eye makeup remover, which is oil-free. It has aloe vera and silicone. It's safe for contact lenses, and it has been rated by magazine after magazine after magazine as the #1 oil-free eye makeup remover on the market. And it's only $15. It lasts a really long time. So you shake it up, and it just melts away any eye makeup that you may have on. Gets rid of those little eye mites that are really scary. You can Google those, and they look like something out of a sci-fi horror film. They're really unattractive, but they'll feed on your eye makeup if you don't remove them. So always have your eye cleanser and then an eye cream, and we have quite a few in Mary Kay, but this is our firming eye cream that is best used with the Miracle Set, again for ages 25 to 45. Okay, and it doesn't really address dark circles. So that would, be something you'd want to know. If she really has dark circles, firming eye cream does not address that. But the repair eye cream would. Okay, so you want to know what are her specific issues. But if she's got just a little sagging and wants to keep that eye area hydrated and lifted and prevent the little fine lines and wrinkles, the firming eye cream is great for that. And then the second step that rounds out the ultimate set is our microdermabrasion set. And it has the refined step, which is the grainy first step. What you're actually feeling is aluminum oxide crystals, which is the same technology that you'll get at the dermatologist's office, aluminum oxide crystals. And the dermatologist or the spa likes to charge about $100 to $150 for one session of microdermabrasion. So I always make sure that my customers know that, because our set is they get 2 products they could use at their leisure, and it's not a set that you even use every day. Now the pore minimizer you can use every day, but the refined step would only be every other day. It's great to keep it in the shower and use it in the shower. I'll even, when I really feel like I need some extra exfoliation, I put it on the Skinvigorate brush and just really buff away all my little fine lines and wrinkles with the microdermabrasion in this brush.
I didn't think we were supposed to do that.
Well, I like it. Watch it. If you have super sensitive skin, obviously you're going to have to see if your skin can handle it, but I love it, and I think it feels great. The brush is still gentle. I mean, we have one of the most gentle brushes on the market, so people can still get away with using that. And then the pore minimizer is a newer product for us that reduces pore size, which unfortunately is a sign of aging. Aging skin, our pores tend to get larger and larger and larger. So put the 2 together, you're refining and minimizing all the little fine lines and wrinkles that might be on your face and kind of buffing them away. And then as soon as you get out of the shower or your face, just let it air dry. You can put the pore minimizer on, and it's going to suck all those little pores tight and just make your skin look super soft and silky. That is also in your book as well. All the skincare sets are. Okay, so to be close up and confident with the microdermabrasion set, you're going to see, and just again, ask for a volunteer at your class. Let her read these statistics for you. Okay, with the microdermabrasion set, where 80% of women felt that it gives them close-up confident skin. We all love to view close up and feel like our skin still looks good and soft. 83% felt it tightens the look of the pores. 87% said it improves the skin's appearance. And 90% said it leaves the skin feeling silky. So those are the benefits of the microdermabrasion set. And the benefits of your Skinvigorate brush, make sure you share those at your class. It removes makeup 85% better than cleansing by hand. So you know how a lot of us are just used to squirting our cleanser in our hand and we lather it up and move it all around, or we put on a wash rag. So this will cleanse 85% better than doing that. And it starts to improve the skin's appearance immediately. It helps polish away the look of past skin damage for a more even looking complexion, softens the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And it says power up your skincare. So using the brush, it allows your skincare products to absorb better and more quickly and helps maximize the instant hydration benefits of your moisturizer. Great for everyone, loved by all, women of all ages, 13 to 70. Okay, and probably beyond, 13 to 90. So teenage, and literally I would say when this came out, my 3-year-old, she was 3, the youngest one was like 3 or 4 at the time. She was like, ooh, mommy, like they all wanted to play with it. They love it. So it feels so good, even to little girls. These are the statistics for your Skinvigorate brush. 97% said it maximizes skincare benefits. 94% agree that it transforms dull skin into a radiant complexion, and 96% stated it provides a more even looking skin tone. Okay, all of that just from using the brush. And if you, what I love about this too, let's say you have a customer, new customer, maybe they're already on a skincare line that's not Mary Kay. She can still use this with whatever cleanser that she's using. So it's a great product to just introduce someone to. Maybe they're not ready to completely change their skincare regimen and buy into how great our Mary Kay line is, but she could use this with it and maximize her benefits. Okay, it can open a door for you. So always share about this. All right, so then also right after the Miracle Set, in your beauty book at your class, and you know you always want to use these, have one in every tray, and never show a lookbook at your classes. That lookbook is something you want to send home with her in her party packet, or to send home with her where she can kick back on the couch and flip through it, read it like a magazine and fall in love with it. It's not anything that it's a distraction at a class or an appointment, but the beauty book really gives her the benefits. Your job is to share the value of our product. Why would she want to buy it? She needs to know these statistics. She needs to know the value. Okay, so we also, in our skincare line, we have our Clear Proof set that is also fairly new for us. One of the claims for the Clear Proof is our customers will see clear skin in 7 days. That's huge. Could they take the mini home and try it for 7 days and see if they don't see a difference? That's a huge selling point. The mini set is only $20, okay? And really it probably is going to last longer than a week, but that's how long we are supposed to say it lasts. That's another important thing to say. Our Miracle Set lasts 3 to 4 months. The Repair Set also lasts 3 to 4 months, except the Volu Firm Lifting Serum, which we know lasts our customers about 1 to 2 months. So you might want to share that with them if they purchase the set. Oftentimes I'll say, hey, this one's going to run out before everything else. If you want to grab an extra one, I'll give you a 20 or 25% discount that she can get it with the set, and then it will all run out at one time. And then we have, okay, so the 4 steps to our Clear Proof system. There is the clarifying cleansing gel. We have a blemish control toner. We have a Clear Proof acne treatment gel and the oil-free moisturizer for acne-prone skin. And there is also this pore purifying serum. And you want to read and make sure your customer understands there is 2% salicylic acid in most all of the products, in all the products except the acne treatment gel, which has the 5% benzoyl peroxide. It can be drying. I know a lot of moms that want to automatically buy the system for their teen who doesn't really have acne, but they just want to get it to keep them from having acne. And I'm like, really? Acne is very visible. It's like your whole face is broken out. So you as the consultant need to understand, if you sell an entire set with all these, the benzoyl peroxide and the 2% salicylic acid, you're really risking completely drying out their skin. So be very careful. You might want to say, hey, we could start with something like the botanicals, which is great. We're going to talk about that in a second. It's a more basic natural cleansing system. And maybe she just wants a spot treatment, the treatment gel, to put on the zit breakout, or if she has a breakout every now and then. She might not need the whole system, okay? Or she might just like the blemish control toner to, after she cleanses with a normal cleanser, that this will go back and get rid of all the bacteria that might be on our skin, but then she's topping it off with a more gentle, just a basic moisturizer, rather than another moisturizer that has the salicylic acid, okay? So just be careful with that. If you have somebody that does have visible breakouts, it will be a great option for them, because, or boys have a lot of skincare issues, and I love that this set is so, for everybody. Unisex.
Yeah. I just learned the other day, our science girls might know this, but I was surprised by this. Salicylic acid is a natural ingredient. The name sounds really frightening, so I would have never guessed that, but it's 100% natural.
Awesome.
It's from a tree bark.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
salicylic
were
acid.
Native
from a tree.
Americans that used it. They like chew on the tree bark for pain relief.
Wow.
Same as aspirin.
So interesting. We learn all kinds
So
of
they can
things.
suck on that if
Yes.
they have pain.
Well,
I would
and
recommend it.
Yeah, most of
Wow,
the
that's interesting.
ingredients in our products are natural botanical products. Like the cleanser, if you've ever noticed, we're like, oh, I need an exfoliation. Is there exfoliation in this foaming cleanser from Repair? Yes, but it's more of an acidic based exfoliant rather than the physical base exfoliant, the little beads, the micro beads that we have in the Time-Wise Miracle set. So yes, but it's also a natural product.
Does the soap bar have it? What goes with the Time-Wise? Does it have the?
That's a good question. We might have to look that up on Product
Yeah,
Central,
I have
how
that
it
Time-
exfoliates.
Yeah.
It does seem the
Like it
bar
does.
has, it looks like it has little beads.
Yeah.
I don't, probably because most people I know would put this on a washcloth. You're getting some exfoliation from using a washcloth, but it does have the beads in there. I don't know
I
how
had
that
a couple
effective
of
they
these,
are.
and
I used to always use this. But.
Yeah. She felt it stinging, and then it went away.
Okay.
We were assuming it might be this, so I said you might want to, if it's an issue, you might want to go.
Stinging from the Time-Wise Miracle Set cleanser? Okay.
Yeah. So I said I've had 3.
Well, in exfoliation, just because you're bringing more oxygen, you're sloughing away dry, dead surface cells. Even, when you oxygenate anything, even if you're like, you work out, and get your heart rate up and you're like sweating for like 20 or 30 minutes, you can feel a tingling like throughout your body because you're oxygenating your body. So
She wasn't, she said it may just be because I'm not really using a regimen, so she wasn't excited about it.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, it can be clearing out the pores. And then we have the Botanical Effects line, which also is 4 products in the complete line, and for 3 different skin types. We have it for dry, normal, and oily. So you can customize this set. I would definitely, definitely good to know the Clear Proof set. I would not give that to anybody that already has dry skin. Okay, this is going to be very, very drying for them with those, over-the-counter drugs that are in there. Over-the-counter drug products. Okay, that's your salicylic acid and the benzoyl peroxide. But if she has sensitive skin, no matter how old she is, across the years, the botanical set is great for women who have sensitive skin or very young skin. My 10, 12-year-olds can use this product line, and, all the way up through even my older clients that cannot tolerate the anti-aging pieces and ingredients to our anti-aging skincare lines. So the Miracle Set is anti-aging, and we're going to get to the Repair Set in a minute. It's also anti-aging.
That's the other thing. I wasn't sure. I mean, we're assuming it might be the SPF, but it could be because she can use it. So we don't know whether it was. I said I can't tell you whether it's the anti-aging or the SPF at this point.
Right. Yep. So the botanicals, it's a simple regimen, customized and personalized to your skin type to bring out its healthy radiance. Plus the packaging is gentle on the planet while the price goes easy on your budget. It's a lot more affordable. So if high school and college kids are looking at purchasing the set because it's a design for their age range, it's going to be a lot more affordable for them, and their parents are going to be, yes, more easily able to invest in something in these ranges. So it has a cleanser, it has a moisturizer, it has a toner that they could spray directly on their face. Make sure you remind them to close their eyes, and or they could spray it on a cotton ball. And it's just like an astringent. It's a freshen step. So this is their toner. This will help shrink their pores and clear off any excess dirt or oil that maybe the cleanser didn't get to. And then there's a mask with it, which I love our mask. And our mask you can actually put in any of the product lines to use once or twice a week. Somebody just likes that mask treatment. I love to do a mask treatment. Just kind of grew up when we had the masks in Mary Kay, and I just love that feeling. It makes your skin so soft. And again, for every skin type, you have the ones if they have dry skin or normal or oily. All right. And of course, let me talk about the Repair Set, and that is for our ladies 45 or older. And it is designed to address the advanced signs of aging. So you've got the Miracle Set addressing the moderate signs of aging that pop up in our 25 to 45. And then the Repair Set, we start to see more advanced signs of aging. So Time-Wise Repair Voluform Set is 5 products in the set. So you have your Voluform Foaming Cleanser. Love, love, love this, especially on the Skinvigorate brush in the shower. Oh, it just feels so good and foams around. And I really love how, because I'm a little bit more oily, I love how this makes my skin feel just super, almost like squeaky clean, especially when I use these together, more so than when I do the Time-Wise cleansers. And the second step is the Volume Lifting Serum, which is the one that kind of is everyone's favorite and sadly runs out before anything else. Kind of like your Spanx for your face that does all the heavy lifting and putting everything back in place. Definitely make sure you are reminding your clients that our skincare is from our hairline down to our boob line, okay? So really, anything you're doing to your face, you should be doing to your neck and your whole décolleté area. So that is your area that you always want to be using your skincare for. Because you'll notice, and we've heard that our neck ages about, what does Roseanne say, 15?
I think it was 5.
Oh, 5 times faster than the rest of our face. Okay, and then you can always see the signs of aging on the décolleté area. People aren't wearing sunscreen and a cover up and taking care of this area. Pops up really early. And then remind people to any excess day solution or SPF that you have after you do your face, put it on the back of your hand, because that is your other giveaway sign to how old you might be is the back of your hand. Okay, so the Repair Set, we've got our cleanser, the lifting serum, and an amazing eye cream, which has a titanium tip. So this is 3-in-1. This eye cream addresses dark circles, the sagging and bagging, and firms and lifts, and hydrates. That was 4 things. Sagging and bagging is kind of all together one. Okay, and the titanium tip, actually, when they apply it, reduces the puffiness under the eye area just from the chemical, or not the chemical components, but the makeup of that titanium tip itself. Okay, so that's an amazing product. So again, if she has dark circles, she may really want it, she could use this eye cream in with the Miracle Set instead to make a bigger difference around her eye area. And the eye area, again, is so important. Remember, we're going to have our own cleanser for the eye area and your own eye moisturizer. That's because you don't have pores around your eye area. So regular moisturizer is not going to be able to moisturize and hydrate that area because the molecules in your moisturizer are too large and won't penetrate. What happens, it will just make your eye area puffy. So you want to have a specific eye cream. And then it also has a day cream with an SPF 30. Very emollient. It's very rich. Again, you would not want to give this to a person that has slightly oily skin or oily skin to wear under her makeup during the day. She's probably going to feel like a grease pit all day. Okay? So again, another option, she could use all the rest of the pieces of the repair set, but maybe give her an oil-free moisturizer from the Time-Wise Miracle
Although
Set
they
line.
say that's for both normal and.
It does.
But,
It does.
but it is thicker.
I mean, you might want to, if you put it on and then you let it soak in while you're blow drying your hair, and if that works for you, that's fine. And then the night solution, or the night cream, sorry, the night treatment with retinol. Oh, retinol does a lot of heavy lifting and turning back the clock. So this was really exciting when this product came out, and I love, love, love to use this at night. And I wake up and I just, like, literally I wake up in the morning after using this product and feel like, you know, I just turned back the clock at least 5 or 10 years. Just your face, like, I don't see a wrinkle. Everything's smooth and fresh and vibrant. Oh, love this product. And so, you know, I'm not 45 yet. We won't talk about how old I am, but I still am using basically everything in this line except that day cream. Okay, so don't be afraid to share it with your 30-something customers. Maybe they've been on the Miracle Set with you for a while. Maybe they just want to upgrade. I mean, we all like to upgrade, right? Let me upgrade you, you know. Play the song for them. Say, girls, it's time to upgrade. And this is a fun supplement too. The repair set is a deep wrinkle filler. And I'll pass this around. Ooh, a fun experiment you can do with this. I'm probably not going to be able to show it on the video. So you have really deep wrinkles on your thumbs, right? So it's a great place to show your customers how this product really works, is to fill in your thumb wrinkles and just take some time patting it around. Give it some time to set up. Take a little bit, depending on how much you use. And this would go on after you cleanse, or I'm sorry, after you moisturized. After you do all your skincare, this would be a last step before foundation, just to fill in the little cracks and crevices.
You still want to use your primer?
Yeah. Primer's that last little step before foundation. So I don't know how well the camera can see my two thumbs. Probably not too good. But anyway, you guys can probably see how the one looks very much, the deep, wrinkles are less deep, they're less defined, and it makes a huge difference. So I'll pass that around and you can give that a try. Lid. But when I show that to my customers, they're always like, "Whoa!" I usually sell one every time. So for on the face, like some people have a little scowl line right here that it's really good for. or they might have little lines around their lip area, or you get a more defined, what they call puppet mouth. All these horrible names. Puppet mouth, like deep line here or right below the lip line people like to fill in, or if you have like a scar, it's great for any of that. Okay, so let's see what our beauty book says about our repair set. The Time-Wise Repair combines extensive research, innovative ingredients, and comprehensive testing to deliver the benefits that target the advanced signs of aging. This set targets reducing the look of deep lines and wrinkles. And if you look in the pamphlet that comes in the box set, it has that little computerized image. It actually shrinks the wrinkle length and the wrinkle depth, okay? And you can use that. Remind your customers that deep wrinkle filler can be used at night, and it will also help to reduce the depth and the length if you even just put it on at night, okay? So it restores, this is a repair set, restoring the appearance of lifted contours and recapturing youthful volume. Step 1 is the Voluform Foaming Cleanser. Step 2, the Voluform Lifting Serum. Step 3, the day cream or the night cream, depending on the time of day. And step 4, the Voluform Eye Renewal Cream. Based on a 12-week independent clinical study, these significant changes were seen. 86% had a decrease in the appearance of average wrinkle length, and 81% had a decrease in the appearance of average wrinkle width. So that's huge for people. You know, the only alternatives are Botox or getting plastic surgery. So this is a really great option for people that don't want to do either of those things. And then the deep wrinkle filler, awesome statistics in your beauty book about this. 100% of women showed an improvement in the appearance of wrinkle severity. The Time-Wise Repair Volufill Deep Wrinkle Filler was formulated with ingredients that immediately fill in deep wrinkles. Encapsulated hyaluronic acid, everybody say that with me, hyaluronic acid also acts as a moisture magnet, attracting skin moisture to help deep wrinkles look visibly plump. So it's plumping it up too, so it doesn't look so sunken in. Because again, we lose collagen, yay, starting at the age of 16, get excited, our collagen production basically stops. Okay, and it won't flake or ball up. It dries to an invisible finish. Mine's totally gone, like you can't even see it at all. And it impacts the appearance of all 6 wrinkle zones, which include the forehead creases, between the brow creases, that was like that little squinty furrowed brow one, the crow's feet area, the eye corners, smile lines, vertical lip lines, and the marionette lines, which are the puppet lines that I talked about. They use the nice word marionette. Okay, so it's great. There's such a, I love these beauty books. They're so wonderful. And just let them read it for you. Okay, some additional supplements. Oh, let me, I don't think it really talks about our men's line too much in depth, but I'm really excited that we have in our men's line a new daily facial wash that is a gel-based cleanser. Love, love, love it. I even had one of my consultants say she was having problems, like her water is really hard or some things, and that her husband had this in the shower and she used it one day, and now it's her favorite cleanser. So it doesn't hurt to try it, to even try our men's stuff, because at least you can offer what it smells like and feels like. So it really virtually has no smell to me at all. It's a great, clean way for our guys to get their skin clean. We have a moisturizer, again with an SPF 30. So our guys are getting skin cancer too. So it's really important to make sure that they're taking care of their skin, especially if they're out. Their job requires them to be outdoors. But even if their job doesn't, they're probably going to sporting events or doing yard work or whatever. And my father-in-law has horrible places now on his skin. He's had to have skin grafts done all year, places on his ear cut off. Don't forget the ears. the ear area for our guys because they don't have hair to cover it. So that's a lot of times where they get the skin cancer is around the ears and around their nose and cheeks. And also my father-in-law is like one of my best firming eye customers. He loves this stuff. I think I gave him the new men's eye cream for Christmas. So I haven't asked him how he loved it yet, but I'll check in with that. So SPF for the guys too. We have an aftershave gel and an amazing foaming shave foam, the shave foam. So my husband swears by this. He has a really coarse beard, and I've run out of this for him before, and he's had to buy something just from the drugstore, and he's like, oh my gosh, you cannot run out of this ever again for me, because it just all the otter products on the market tear his skin up because he has such a coarse beard. So he loves this, and it's moisturizing, makes their skin really soft. He doesn't use too much aftershave gel because this leaves his skin feeling so great. He just loves it. Okay, Father's Day is coming up. Guys are graduating from college. Who are your customers that have new grads? Okay, getting them a really nice professional skincare line is awesome. And as we're getting into, a great skincare line for our girls too, that they're moving into the professional world. If they're graduating high school or college, it'd be a great gift. You can wrap it up in a roll-up bag or put it in a man, like a bucket or something, and put a man can. It's like, what is that word?
They have
man
them at
can.
Michael's. They look like paint cans, but they're like a clear plastic.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So cute.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
you put like little mustache sticker on it.
Yes.
That's what I did with mine.
So cute. So yeah, think about dads and grads and anybody that might be needing gifts this time of year. It's shower season, baby showers, wedding showers. So gifts of pampering are great for those events as well. And okay, so that was all of our skincare lines. There are some additional supplements that our book talks about. We hit almost all of them. We know the satin lips are amazing. The satin lips and satin, the mask and the lip balm. I sell a ton of those. I share it at every appointment, and it's amazing what it does for one's lips. I won't do a lip appointment or bridal makeup or any kind of makeover without doing the satin lips first, because their lipstick will look horrible if you don't do satin lips first. So it exfoliates, it moisturizes, it plumps them up. I mean, their lips look beautiful without anything on top, but then if you are going to show them some color, it just makes it look so much better. So never forget your satin lip set. Looks like this. 2 little products. So hopefully you're going down your paper and writing of everything that you're using or you've tried and everything that you want to try and use. And then of course along with that goes our satin hand set, which is a 3-step set. We've got the hand softener. It's the first step. That is wonderful for any dry patches you have anywhere on your body, including your feet. I'll always remind my customers, if you have really dry feet and sandal season's coming up, just put that on your feet, put on your socks, and sleep in it overnight. You wake up with super, super soft feet. It's great on elbows, anywhere they have dry patches. And the second step is the smoothie scrub. That can sit by your sink and be your soap. It can go in the shower with you and be an all over body sugar scrub. And again, it's great for your feet. And then the hand cream, and wonderful, hydrates the skin up to 10 hours through multiple washes. So think about nurses or teachers or anybody that works in a field, our scientists that have to wash your hands, or in food service, wash your hands a million times a day. It really keeps your hands soft through all those multiple washes. So that's our 3-step satin hand set. Okay, so these are some fun ones that we don't always get to talk about. Our Soothing Eye Gel. That is the little green product. And I'll pass this around. This is if you went to a spa and got a cucumber treatment for your eyes. That's what this is like. Oh my gosh. So many of my customers just absolutely love this. It's soothing and cool to the touch. It feels so good on. It's great. You can put it right over makeup and it doesn't hurt a thing. A lot of my customers will keep it in their drawer at work. I mean, just looking at a computer screen all day, your eyes get really tired. So this helps to energize your eye area when you're feeling really tired, or if you had an allergic reaction or something horrible happened and you've been crying for a whole day and your eyes are really puffy. This soothing eye gel is wonderful for that.
I put mine in the refrigerator.
Yes, and I was going to say, so if you're not
Every
keeping it at
morning.
work,
Every morning, that's the first thing I do.
yes, you can put it in the fridge, and then it feels even cooler to the touch and so yummy. So I will pass that around. And then we have 2 extra hydrating products. One is for oily skin, and it's got the purple color. You'll notice on all of our product lines, if it's for oily skin, it looks kind of purple, and if it's for dry skin, it's going to look more pink. So this is our oil-free hydrating gel. I love, love, love this. Before really I started using the night cream, now the repair set, which kind of, you know, if you're using the repair set, you're covered on all bases. You don't really need a lot of supplements. But even though it's kind of oily, I love this oil-free hydrating gel, just how it made my skin feel, and I would use it at night. Or if in the winter I ever did feel a little bit dry, this is our Intense Moisturizing Cream, and it has shea butter in it, and it's extra super creamy. Also love it. But I don't usually need this much extra moisture, but definitely pass these around and feel both of these. Great options if your customer needs just a little extra moisturization to use at night or during the day. The oil-free you could use day or night. I wouldn't put the one with shea butter, the Intense, under makeup. Just for me, unless you have really, really super dry skin that would soak it up. And then, of course, we have our extra emollient night cream that used to be the first step in our satin hands. And one of the, I think it's like the only original product still left in Mary Kay line that we had 52 years ago. And it's just wonderful. It's a petroleum-based, super thick, I mean, the name is perfect, extra emollient night cream. Again, night cream because you're not going to want to put this on under your makeup, but it's great for any body part. Super thick, it's kind of an orangey color, and great for the feet, great for any dry patches of skin. But yeah, truly when we started off, we only had products for really, really dry skin. So you had to be like, have skin from the Sahara Desert in the beginning. So thankfully we have products for all skin types now. And this is the Time-Wise Moisturizing Gel Mask, which also is amazing, feels really good, smells really good. And you don't have to take this off, which was the cool thing. I always thought of a mask, oh my gosh, you have to take it off. You can take it off and go on with the rest of your skincare routine, or you can just leave it on and it'll just soak into your skin. So I'll pass both these around for you to try as well. Just again, adding extra hydration. All those products are for extra hydration.
And the moisture renewing gel mask, that's for all skin types, right?
Yes, thank you. For all skin types, yes. I didn't say it, but thank you. Okay, men's line clear proof, we did all that. So you all know in the beauty book, there's a shopping guide. So if you were ever gonna show anything related to the beauty book at your parties, the little black line pages are what we call the shopping guide. And so that has all the products immediately for view. They immediately have the, you know, a lineup of all the products, all the prices. Okay. This you might want to keep at checkout. Just rip. You could just literally tear the shopping guide out and have just this part at the little table where you're going to close everybody at the end of your appointment. Usually it's in another room. If you're doing a big party, you want to draw, you know, sit with everyone individually and check them out, because our faces and our finances are private. So people don't always like to talk you know, finances, and they might have some questions about some, you know, some specific customized products just for them. So you want to do that privately, but that's our shopping guide. And that would be, again, the only thing that you would really let them see or flip through at the end of your appointment. If you're going to give them a whole book, it's going to be within your hostess packet or something that they take home with them. You've got their order, you bag them all up. Maybe they ask for a book. Maybe they're going to take some outside orders or book their own party. That's why you're going to give them a hostess packet, and then they would go home with a book. Really, like, I kind of treat these like gold. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really pass out books unless you're going to host a party for me. Don't just give random books out to anybody. If you would like to be on my mailer list, of course, you know, you'll get a book once a quarter, but I don't like my books that I have bought for myself that I keep on hand. I don't really pass them out to a lot of people. So.
If you give them the beauty book, they assume that's the catalog.
Yeah. Well, I don't let them take that either because I use those for my classes. I don't really give them anything unless it's a party packet. I'm like, oh yeah, if you want to, you know, we can talk about your party and you'll get a book in your hostess packet.
I just mean if you have it sitting there at their spot.
Oh yeah, they will think that it is, but
catalog.
yeah, try to collect those so you don't have to reorder them all the time. But they do change fairly frequently, so you probably have to order some more anyway. And they get some things spilled on them, but they're so educational and it keeps them engaged with you. That's really important. You don't want your people to get bored, and you know, I should be engaging you guys more too. I would be if I hadn't. This is not my first time, but you guys are helping me out, which I love. So that's your shopping guide. I just want to make sure you knew that that's kind of in the back of your book. And talk about the beauty box, using all that good stuff. Talk about the timeless supplements. Okay, so flawless face. I think we are on to the foundation chart. Did everybody grab a foundation chart over there? Again, you can print this off of Product Central, which I highly recommend that you do to keep in your skincare, your starter kit bag, or in wherever you keep, you know, so you have access to it. Maybe it's in your date book. Maybe, you know, so you always have, you can grab it really quick from a party, put it in your paperwork, and probably laminate it or at least put it in a page protector. So you always will have it as a reference. Now, there will be a newer one than this coming out that's updated with all the new concealers that we just had come out, because concealer is on here as well, but this will give you a jumping off point. So I love that, and I love that it's color coded, because there are foundations that we have that have more of a pink tint. There are some that are very pink, or you could almost say red. There are some that have a yellow tint, an olive tint, golden orange, or a warm brown, okay? So it's important to know that about your customers. Usually the easiest question to ask is, okay, if you're out in the sun, do you burn or do you tan? If they burn, they have pink to red undertones. If they tan, they have any of the yellow to olive to golden to warm tones, okay? Or if they're women of color, obviously they maybe have more melanin in their skin, so they would be maybe the golden to warm, okay? So that's just an easy jumping off point to see if they would have pink or yellow. And then you just want to get as close to as possible, you know, when we're stripe testing along the cheek. You can have them do it, squirt a few options, so we can stay to our, you know, we teach don't touch policy. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, we'll say, this is the only time I'm going to touch you, but really we're not supposed to. Okay, you want to just stripe test right along the jawline. And for our women of color, you want to make sure you get up a little bit higher into the center, because this area on women of color can be a little bit darker. So you always want to match the lighter shade of the two, typically. So bring it up a little bit higher, but on ivory beige skin tones, usually just a little bit below. And so I'll do usually 1, 2, or 3 stripe tests right along there to see which one disappears the most, okay? And if you love that shade selector that comes in the starter kit, that is a great jumping off point, and you would pick the type of foundation that she would like to use the most, or the one that you have available that you're demoing, whether it's your mineral powder from your starter kit or the liquid, and you pick out the one. I think I just used matte wear, medium coverage, matte wear, and then you could hold up the little card just so you know, before you strike test. Really, you would do this before you strike test. And hold that up to see which one disappears. Can you guys see? Could you make a guess what matte wear shade would disappear the most?
Second one up on
Yeah.
our
Right.
right.
Can you see the number? Do you know what it is?
Ivory 2, I think.
Okay.
Here's the second one up on this side.
This one?
Yeah.
Beige 7.
Okay. I couldn't see what it was.
Yeah. It's beige 7.
Wrong number.
Oh, this is a dark. That's a beige. I guess they have different. Those are all beiges.
So the one was second on the right side?
Medium.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the ivory one. Okay, so there's 2 whole cards. See, I'm learning something. I didn't even know there were 2 whole cards. Not 2 cards for matte, 2 cards for luminous, I guess. So yeah, I'm not a beige. This is a good learning. Some people are great with this card. I was never great with this card. I'm not anywhere near beige 7. I'm an ivory 7, but is my basic shade. But then, you know, I highlight with like an ivory 4 when I do my highlighting areas. So let's see if this one looks any better. Would you pick one that disappeared on that card then?
Probably the bottom right.
Bottom
Our-
right?
Our bottom
Right
right,
here?
yeah. No. Other side.
This side?
Yeah.
Which says ivory 1, which again is not how light I am. I
didn't
don't even
say.
sell an ivory 1 unless it's like an 80-year-old lady that never sees the sun. Okay? So give yourself a jumping off point, but still strike test, because I think these can be very misleading sometimes. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Anybody like love these and like match it every time?
Close.
Close? Okay.
Usually works pretty good for me.
Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of better. I like think about, okay, this is what I am, and then I'll go from there. Does she look lighter than me, darker than me? And I think most of us do that. But it is a great tool if that works for you. It helps you get in the ballpark usually. Okay, so we have lots of different foundations. So exciting. So since we were talking about matte wear anyway, so we have the Time-Wise foundations. Matte wear is one for oily skin that helps to control oil and shine. For your customer, if she likes a nice matte, flat, soft finish. Or we have luminous wear that's more ideal for drier skin or skin that has texture. And it bounces light. So it has light diffusers. So bouncing light is our friend if you have any kind of texture to your skin. Texture is a nice way of saying acne, scarring, wrinkles, anything that makes your skin look anything other than completely like smooth. Okay? So luminous wear is always a great option for that. Matte wear is less forgiving. So if she has any kind of texture to her skin, it's going to be more apparent with matte wear. Okay, so that's a tip for that. Love them both. They're both anti-aging. Helps to fight the signs of aging with the skin. No SPF. And then we have, most of us are starting with our CC cream, which is a lighter, it replaced our tinted moisturizer, so it has a moisturizer built in, has an SPF 15, and there's only 5 shades now. 5 shades. We've got very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. And these are a great jumping off point, especially if you're just doing a dash out the door look. And then when you meet with her for her second appointment to do full glamour, I might go into a fuller coverage foundation. If you're going to teach her how to contour or use highlighter or concealer and some other things, this is a great foundation for on the go or super younger skin that they don't need a lot of highlighting and contouring and touching up. And lots of shades fit into, you know, it's a quicker match. It's easier to match because there's only 5 of them. They're more forgiving. And then we have our mineral powder foundations, which are wonderful. And you always want to sell them a brush with that. And I love the liquid brushes too. I'll have to pull one out of the bag. But I'll always do our foundation primer and a foundation and a brush. That's my foundation set. I don't like to break up that set. Primer, of course, we know would go after your skincare, after your moisturizer. Is probably jumping ahead a little bit. And it has an SPF 15. It is a clear product. It removes shine. I have a lot of shine on my hands right now. I wonder if it'd take it up. Because I have all that extra moist night cream. But it controls oil throughout the day. It's great to start it in the T-zone area and then kind of blend it out all over the face. Fills in the little cracks and crevices. Sometimes we joke that this is the Pennsylvania pot. That we need against the elements, pollution, bacteria, UVA rays, UVB rays, the rays that age, and the rays that burn are the A and B. And you know, even fluorescent lighting at your job, if you work under a lot of lighting, that can break down your skin cells. So this helps to protect with that too. So that is right after skincare, and then you would do your favorite foundation. Mineral powder, I was talking about, is wonderful. Some people just like Roseanne has amazing skin and all she uses is mineral powder foundation. I think she's starting now with the CC cream, and like that's what I do now. I'll start with the CC cream as my base always now because it's a little spongier and I like it. And then I'll use the Ivory 4 highlighter, the matte wear, to control oil for myself and to highlight like under my eye area, almost like where concealer would go, but I use the matte wear because it controls more oil for me. So I love that. But this is layerable. All of our foundations are layerable. So if you put one type on in the morning and then you're going out in the evening and you feel like you want a little bit more coverage, you can just speckle on whatever other type that you want to try and reset it and you're out the door. So I love, love, love that. So mineral powder, you can use a little or a lot. I'll use mineral powder to kind of set my CC cream or my other foundations, or some women will use it alone as their only type of foundation. Now, know about mineral powder, it does have mineral oil in it. So you want to be careful, like because I'm kind of shiny, I won't use it in my T-zone to set that makeup. I use the translucent loose powder because it's oil free. So mineral powder does have mineral oil in it. So what helps it like feel more congealed and stick together better and give you more coverage than the translucent powder. Okay, so this is like my new favorite product, the new translucent powder. So on it, I might need a model. Who is, Jordan, I want to use you. Who's seen anything fun about baking your foundation on the internet yet? Watch any videos about baking? Okay, this is hilarious. So if you want to come on up here, and I'm going to, do you have any foundation on today?
No.
Okay. Do you use, in CC cream, do you use very light or?
I use the Ivory 2 Minerals. I've never used the CC.
Okay,
so I'd
awesome.
probably be very light. I use very light.
All right, so let's get you on camera. Okay, I'm gonna stand here, and then I'll give you this little mirror so you can kind of sort of maybe see what you're doing a little bit. So go ahead and put this all over if you have nothing on. Oh wait, do you want to do a little primer first? I'll give you that on your other finger. All right, do a little primer in your like T-zone. So to bake your face is just like a fun way to highlight it with the new translucent powder. And the training video I watched on it, you know, the girl, and this is what I thought too, because, well, you'll see the way it looks. I thought, well, gosh, they call it baking because it looks like you've got flour all over your face from baking in the kitchen all day. But actually, it kind of even has come out of the drag queen scene because they need to keep their makeup on very long periods of time. It needs to stay in place. They're under heavy lights and often performing and sweating. Men sweat more than women do. And so this is a technique to really kind of bake our foundation onto our skin so it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't move. So you kind of, you use lots of extra translucent powder to kind of seal it off so you can't get any air to your foundation. And then the temperature of your body heat, you're baking your foundation onto your face at 98.6 degrees. And then you just kind of brush it away, all the excess, and it looks amazing and it looks highlighted. Good? Okay, so use whatever foundation, and then you would take, you can just rub it into your hands or something. All right, we'll get some extra translucent, because you kind of need a lot for this. Make sure it's open. It's not open, that's the problem. Don't you love how in the new powders, let me just show everybody. So it has a little clicker, it'll close or open so you can, you know, shut it down so it's not everywhere. And I'll probably hold the mirror up and let you do this since we're trying to be, you know, Internet of Mary Kay official. I don't want to touch you, but you're just going to use like keeping lots of extra, like right under your eyes, down your nose, anywhere you highlight, down your chin, across your forehead a little, kind of in the center, just like super extra amounts of it. Okay, just kind of pat it on there so it sits on there and looks like crazy. Look up here, yep. Mm-hmm. Try to get some more. Yay! You can do even more.
So you want to see it?
Yes, you definitely want to see it. It should look like you've flicked flour all over your face.
Like,
flicked flour.
Do you remember when we were kids, the Rice Krispie treat commercials, where she tried to make it look like she spent all day in the kitchen making Rice Krispie treats, so she threw flour in it?
Yes.
Facebook material.
Good. Yeah, get it really close up under your eye area.
She's
And then the other fun place, if you had done bronzer or contouring, so you kind of would do your foundation, you kind of contour, bronze, whatever, and this is kind of your last step because it's going to set. But if she makes her fish face for me, look that way for me. So right below your contouring line, you would put a little bit there too, just to highlight the bottom of the jaw, so I'll let you do the other side. Okay, so we're just gonna let you sit in that for like 10, the girl's like 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long you can spare. So maybe you're gonna like do your hair while this is setting and you're baking your foundation, and then we're gonna dust it away and see if you can see a difference. So go over there and get a really like good close up in the camera for everybody, and then we'll dust it off here in a couple minutes. So that is baking your face. So you'll see when we dust Jordan off here in a minute that it's really going to make those areas kind of stand out, and it's setting her foundation in those highlighted areas. So that's really fun. Looking great. Okay. So that would be a last step to foundation. Oh, what other foundations do we have? Oh, we have our Endless Performance foundations that are wonderful, that are creamy. Well, we used to call them cream to powder. I think they're still called Endless Performance cream to powder. But a nice silky, no, all these are sheer powders. Never mind, I was kidding. But they look like this too. They're just creamier. These are our sheer pressed powder. Sheer pressed powders. They are not considered a foundation. They're considered like to be like the little compact that you powder your nose with that you carry around and keep in your purse.
Yeah, because I always, when I go to order this, I always look under foundations and think, they're not under there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're very sheer. They're considered a setting powder more than a foundation, okay? So you wouldn't want to sell this to a customer as a foundation. It's really not going to give her a foundational coverage at all. It kind of helps to take shine away and, like, again, you know, to powder your nose or to set foundation that you may have used already, but I love these. I always have to carry a compact in my purse. And this one is a bronzer. We have just one shade of bronzer now, but again, we would use to kind of contour, and we might do that real quick after we dust your baking face off. We could contour you just to see how that really makes it pop. Either one. Usually you do the contouring first and then the highlighter, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. So Endless Performance foundations. I want to make sure we talk about that really quickly. Okay. We're gonna powder all over.
You don't, you still have a stripe on your face,
Oh, I do. Okay. Okay.
which is fine.
Okay. It all blends in. Okay, it does talk about foundations also in your beauty book. So make sure that you share that with your customers as you move into that realm. And that foundation is the last great step of our skincare routine, because if we don't wear foundation, our skin is exposed to the elements, and it really breaks down the skin. Women who wear foundation age about 30% slower than women who do not. So it makes a huge difference. And if you think, throughout our yearly life, our body, most parts of our body are covered in clothing, okay? But our face, we don't live in the Middle East, so our face is never covered. It's always exposed to the elements. And it's more than just the sun that damages our skin. It's just exposure in general to germs, bacteria, pollution in the air. If you run your finger down the hood of your car, it's dirty, and that's just because it's in contact with the environment on a daily basis, and it's dirty out there. Okay, so foundation is that barrier protection for your facial skin. It's not just for special occasions or New Year's Eve or your birthday when you're going out or whatever. It's for every day because it's protecting your skin. Okay, flawless finishes. Foundation plays an important role in your skincare routine. Here's why. It helps protect your skin from environmental damage. It helps give your skin a flawless finish by minimizing imperfections, and it helps even out skin tone. That's the thing that makes it look older, even than wrinkles, is an uneven skin tone. So that's what foundation helps us achieve, that even skin tone. Okay, so we talked about the matte wear that is for combination oily skin. We talked about the luminous. It's more for normal to dry. Talked about the mineral powder foundation, but for all skin types. But again, just watch on the oily people because it does have the mineral oil. Mary Kay medium coverage foundation. Oh, we didn't talk about that one. Okay, so medium coverage foundation is kind of like the perfect marriage, I think, in my mind, of our two, of the matte wear and the luminous wear. So it does help control oil, but it's not that flat finish. It still has a dewy, soft finish, okay? So if she doesn't, and so it's more forgiving if she has skin texture, but she has oily skin. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's like the perfect middle of the road between the two is your medium coverage foundation. Then the Endless Performance, again, that kind of looks like these squares. It's a 2-in-1 formula that controls shine and is for all skin types. And it's heat resistant. So as you're coming into the warmer months, you've got, sports moms that have to sit out, all spring and summer watching games and this and that, and they're hot under the sun. They might really, really love the cream to powder foundation because it is heat resistant, okay? And moisture resistant. We talked about the CC cream, the brush, the primer. That's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of foundation. 6 types of foundation. So we really, truly have something for everyone. And did you know when the new Timeless foundations came out a few years ago, Oprah magazine gave us the award for the greatest comprehensive shade collection. So that Mary Kay has shades for more skin tones of women than any other company in the world. So we're really, really proud of that. Make sure your customers know that. And I love to share with my customers who or women of color, I'm like, this white girl can hook you up. I have your shade, because it's really hard for them to find a foundation that works a lot. They're used to having to buy 2 or 3 different foundations and mixing them together to get the effect that they want or to match their skin tone. And I'm like, I can do this. I got you covered. So they're always impressed when we can do that. So I know it can kind of take a little bit longer to work all of the different shades and all the foundations and all the shades into your demo bags to share with people, but you know, definitely try to make that a goal that you'll be able to match anybody that comes your way as a new customer. And if you don't have it, bring her here and we will help you do that. All right, Jordan, you ready to dust off?
Yes.
It's been 5 or 10. Okay, let's get you back in front of the camera. And I'm gonna grab a little brush up here from our brush set. So that's kind of fun anyway. What do you like to bronze with? Probably this one because it's smaller. Okay, so we'll let you dip into the bronzer and kind of do.
Should I dust off first?
No, don't dust it off first. We'll dust it off last. So kind of contour where you would normally use bronzer. And again, I usually, this is kind of my, you know, I do all my skincare, I do my foundation, I'll bronze, I'll highlight, and then I kind of get into doing my eyes and more the color on top. Nice. Yes. So, yep, and then you can take this one that we were using to powder, dust you and cook you and bake you before, and just take that all off. And see what you think. You might have to go do a little close up. But look up at everybody too. Let's see what. Can you guys tell a difference? It just kind of airbrushes your face too. It makes it look super soft and perfected and dewy. So, all right, so go over there and like zoom in, let everybody see you close up. Do you notice a difference when you like would not do that?
Yeah.
What do you notice? I can definitely tell me, and I've gotten compliments here at the studio since I've been doing it.
It looks like, I don't know, like a doll.
Looks like a doll face. Yeah. And women of every color can do this technique. Okay. Yay! Okay, so that brings me, we just brought out our brush set. So I'll go right into that since we're about to talk about color. And so you saw Jordan do a little bronzer to contour and really bring out her cheekbones. That can literally make you look like you lost about 10 to 20 pounds. So I'd much rather just do my makeup than go on a diet. It's easier. Okay, so Mary Kay has a wonderful brush set, and it's 5 pieces. And so Jordan used a smaller one that is the cheek brush, or you can use it with bronzer. I have a big old powder brush, which she could use to bake her face with the translucent powder. And it has 3 eye colors. It has your highlighter brush, which is a little bit more flat, that you would press in your highlighter color, kind of inside the inner corner of the eye up through the brow bone on each side. And then you have a more pointed crease brush, which gives you more control over your darker shades. And you start from the outside and work your way in. Feels kind of backwards at first. And then my favorite brush, since I'm eyebrow challenged, is our little eyebrow brush, which this is a little frayed from being in the bag, but it has a nice fine point. Helps you kind of color in, feather in your eyebrows with a matte eye color. Don't use a shimmery eye color, but you can color that in to kind of correct your brows, where we have great brow pencils. And then this one lets you brush through your brows. And this one lets you, a little comb, you can comb through your lashes to really separate them. So that's our brush set.
I use the brush to brush my brows up, and then when they're standing up, trim them.
And trim them a little bit.
Instead of
putting them down. I used to do that when I had some. Okay, and then you get this bag, which is like the best. So this little flap comes over to protect your brushes. This will hold all kinds of makeup, like you know, you never need another makeup bag because all your little extras, your eyeliners and little fun things will fit in here. And I love how it's Velcro and it'll even pop out. If you've got too much stuff in there, you got to keep it separate, but it will stick in there. And then you've got another zipper mesh pocket over here. This is really nice to put things that you don't, you know, that you want them to get more air, like any extra brushes or something. And so, gosh, that will keep you so organized for virtually all your color. And it has a little elastic and you can carry it off. Love that. Amazing. So this whole organizer bag plus a 5-piece brush set that is natural goat and pony hair for only $55. It's crazy incredible. If you look at brushes on the market, how expensive they are. I once had a customer, now she was doing some, you know, makeup artistry stuff, but she had one brush that was $400. Wow. What? Yes. So brushes can be a huge investment. You can walk up and down the halls of Sephora or Ulta and see how much brushes cost people and save your customers tons of money. 5 brushes, a whole organizer bag for $55. It's so awesome. Okay, so those are brushes. And again, brushes are important because you really want to do precise makeup, whether you're doing wedding makeup or even just your own makeup. You know, it would be like trying to do calligraphy on your wedding invitations with a crayon. You can't do it. You have to have a calligraphy pen, okay? There are certain tools you need to do certain things. And so great makeup always starts with great brushes. So that's why we have that. Okay, some fun things, my dash out the door parties. I always love to share our creamy eye colors. So that is what I base all my eye color looks. I always start with this, or you have to use an eye primer. Eye primer is awesome as well, but these are waterproof and crease proof, so they already act as a primer for you. And then all of your powder foundations will stay on and stay in place. And again, did I already say waterproof and crease proof? Let me say it again, because these are awesome, beautiful. There's like six or 7 shades. And so once it goes on, it definitely stays put. And it's buildable color again. So the more you put on, the more you will be able to see it, or you can keep it really, really light. This is our pretty golden apricot twist. Or there is metallic taupe is actually my favorite. It's kind of a very light purpley beige almost. Very pretty, great for green eyes or blue eyes. Ice cocoa, violet storm if you want more purple, and a pale blush which does not have shimmer in it. So that's important to know. All the rest have shimmer. But if you have a client with more a looser eye area or again more texture around her eye area, you would want to recommend the pale blush to her. And it's just kind of a light pinky flesh tone. Great start. Base, great base for any other eye color look that you might want to do. So love those. And then you can do an eye color. We have tons of gorgeous, gorgeous eye colors. I don't even think that's all of them in there. But our mineral color eye colors are $8. And I'll just show you kind of what it looks like over those creamy colors versus having nothing. Let me do a little purple so you can actually see. So if I go over that, you can see color is pretty vibrant, as that would be your accent color or crease color. And then it's going to stay. It's going to stay in place right on there. Whereas if I put that color on a drier part of my hand, that's not going to be fair because I have extra mullet night cream on there. It's like grabbing it. But if you put it on a dry place, let me try my finger. You can see like I have to like rub it on so many more times to get it to show up with the same intensity because there's nothing grabbing that color. Okay? So you actually end up using more makeup for no reason, and then it's just going to blow off in like 10 minutes anyway. You don't have some kind of a base with your eye color. So that's really important. Eye primer or a creamy eye color to base any of your eye color looks. Then we have gorgeous, gorgeous cheek colors. So fun. I love these dual ones. This is our juicy guava with a highlighter, ripened watermelon with a highlighter, and what's this one called? Spicy poppy, and with a highlighter. So pretty. Now those do not fit in the compact with 3 eye colors, but it would fit in a compact all by itself. And you can use any of our cheek colors, you can use as an eye color, just so you know that, okay? They're all virtually, you know, made the same way. Or we have these gorgeous cheek colors, 6 of those that would fit in a custom compact, so you can create your very own look. Magnetic, sticking to it. Okay, sorry. So these compacts that we have in Mary Kay, you have the little mini, which is so cute. That has 6 eye colors, or you could do 3 eye colors and a cheek color. And then it has a little secret compartment where your little brushes can go. And then it clicks shut, super cute, with the Mary Kay logo in pink on the front. And these are 100% guaranteed, and you can replace them for your customer if they ever break or crack. And it's genius because we're cutting down on landfill. Okay, nobody needs to buy a new compact every time they need one eyeshadow. So please sell that point to your customer. We want them in a Mary Kay compact, and there's over 2 million combinations of how she can customize this to meet her needs. And then this one is a little bit bigger one, and it will hold her lipstick or lip gloss. And it holds her brushes. There's the cheek color and the 3 eye colors. And then it snaps shut. These are made from the same resin as a Toshiba laptop computer. This one is ergonomically designed to fit in the hand of a woman. It's purse-proof, okay, so her lip gloss is not falling out, because Mary Kay knows that it's a jungle in there in our bags, and so it's already made tough and built to last, right? But if for some reason it would crack or break, we will replace that for our customer. And then all she ever has to replace are the little refills, and it just pops open. It's all magnetic, little magnetic tins. And all she has to do is replace the one that she used the most, which is usually our highlighter. They go the fastest, right? Just love those. So that's the Mary Kay Compact and the Mary Kay Mini. And these are just fun, you know, on section 2 for your samples. We're really not supposed to sell anything from section 2. But these are great for demonstration purposes, and they're only $3. So you can get yourself lots of these little trays.
But it's okay to give them as gifts, right?
You could give them as a
people
gift.
own a lot of makeup, because that's what I use for my personal makeup. And honestly, I can't.
Yeah, a $3 free gift. She buys her whole compact look, or she's gonna fill all 6 wells. I mean, heck yeah, that's an easy free gift, right? And these are really nice. Since we sadly got rid of our larger custom compact, I have 3 or 4 eye looks in here, and my bronzer, and anything else that will fit in here. Some more limited edition, those pretty eye color looks from the fall fit in here, and then I just lift it up and I can do anything I want out of this palette. So those are awesome. Color lips. Oh my gosh. We talked about our satin lips that get our lips ready for amazing lip color. And then we have amazing lipsticks and lip glosses. Let me grab those really fast. How are we doing on time? It's 7:30. 7:30. Okay. Grab one of these. Somebody want to grab me the glosses? Glosses. Thank you, Lori. Okay. So, what have we had the longest? We have had our Mary Kay signature cream lipsticks since I came in. Now the formulas have changed a little bit. These are wonderful. These are more color stay. If you have a customer that says, do you have color stain lipstick? Or do you have, we don't have color stains, but we have long wearing color cream lipsticks, okay? They are gonna last a lot longer than the True Dimensions. They're gonna stay on longer for her, but they don't have the drying effects and the alcohol in them that an actual color stain does. The color stain stains the lips, and it stains it because it has a lot of alcohol in it. Our cream lipsticks do not. So gorgeous, rich colors. That is Sunset. This is a great shade for absolutely every skin tone. We think, well, this is my mom. So I said, every woman over 40 should wear Sunset lip color. So that's a really gorgeous shade. It's kind of like between, it's not quite red, but it gives you a brightness. And remember, the darker colors are coming back. It's on trend right now. The dark colors that we wore in the 90s, dark browns and that matte lip look, which are awesome. That's another thing you can do with the translucent powder for. So let's say you have a red lip look on and you want to set it and you don't want it to bleed, you can put some of that translucent powder on it and it is going to stay in place and not transfer, and it's going to give it that pretty matte. I've seen people put a tissue over it first. Probably that would make sense over your lips, but so we're doing that with my hand, and then it makes it so it doesn't rub or smear. Pretty cool, huh? And then you have a pretty matte lip look that everybody's raving about. And it'll set your red lips. Okay. So that's our cream lipstick. Then we have the really fun True Dimensions, which you can see the color. Obviously, these lids are not the regular lid. The lid to this is black, okay? And it does have a color dot on the end, so you can tell what color these are too. Now this one has a clear opening for its dot, so you can see the actual color. So I love these. You press down on the dot, and it shoots it out the bottom just a little bit, so you can pull it out. It makes fun noises. You can entertain babies with these things. Yep. And then, ooh, this is a really fun Citrus Flirt, bright, fun orange shade. And these are creamy. These are anti-aging. They are really nourishing for the lips. And what does, I don't know all the exact lingo. Let me see here. What's it say about that? It's like a color-infused fountain of youth for your lips. Ooh, that's a good one. A color-infused fountain of youth for your lips. Those are our True Dimensions lip colors. And lots and lots and lots of shades, beautiful shades. And from bright to neutrals. And then we have the sheer lipsticks also that are even a lighter feel than this and less intense color, almost like a tinted lip balm. And women love, love, love tinted lip balms for this time of year, especially if it's summertime. They don't want to have to deal with a lot of fuss with their lip color. And so it's fun. The sheers, you're supposed to be able to put them on without looking in the mirror, you know, so they're that light and that easy to apply that you don't even have to look when you're putting them on, almost like a chapstick, but prettier and more nourishing. Okay, so we have two types of those True Dimensions. And then we have our Mary Kay Nourish Shine lip glosses. For $15, they're fortified with vitamin E and C, and a vitamin C derivative plus plant derivative minerals. So, oh my gosh, minerals and vitamins in our lip gloss, who knew? And trust me when I say our old lip glosses, the other formulas that we had, would really tear up my lips, would really dry them out. And these Nourish Shines, when they came out, gosh, probably like 6 or 8 years ago now, or maybe longer, maybe 10.
No, it's been since I've been in.
Okay, 10?
Yeah.
So no, I've been in 5 years. So I
Okay.
think they're only like
6 or 8.
Yeah,
no,
I've been
no.
I've been in 8.
They came in after I
Like
started.
Yeah.
6 maybe.
They've earned their credibility, their street creds for sure, because they're awesome. Because even the ones that are sparkly, and those were the worst ones on my list, like of our other formulas, if they were sparkly, they would just tear up my lips. And I think a lot of lip glosses on the market are like that, but not these. I can wear the sparkle in these, and they're just moisturizing, which I love. So it's great all by itself. It's great, You can do a lip liner if you want a little bit more color stay. That's the other thing. If people want color stay and all day wear, you want to say, well, let me teach you how to use a lip liner. That's going to keep color on your lips all day because it's waterproof and it gives like a little wax priming effect and put some color on your lips, and then you put your lipstick on top, and then all you ever have to touch up is maybe a lip gloss just to bring it back to life a couple times a day, but you'll have color on your lips all day. So working with those three together to teach them how to use a liner, do a lipstick, and then just carry your gloss with you, juice it up whenever you need it, or after you're drinking coffee or after meals, then you're good to go for the day. Okay. And our lip liners have a ton of shades of those, from clear all the way to a dark chocolate, and those are $12. The creamy lipsticks are $15, and our True Dimensions and the True Dimension Sheer are $18. So those are wonderful products. We didn't even get into mascara yet. Oh my gosh. After we do our eye color, we have all these amazing mascaras now, including our Lash Intensity, which is so fun. And we have lots of other mascaras as well. Do we have all of them on display? No, we don't. But we have a lash primer that's great. It like conditions your lashes and also holds your mascara on. Kind of, again, priming anything is helpful to make it last longer. Okay, and then we have the Lash Love for extra definition and length, and the tip of it, the brush, is kind of curved like that. Then we have the Lash Love Waterproof. So again, this time of year, people love waterproof mascara. And for brides, I'll start with waterproof, and then I'll do one of our others like the Ultimate or now the Lash Intensity to give a really amazing volume. And then you set it. The very last thing you put on top would be another coat of waterproof, okay? So you're kind of layering in, sandwiching in the other mascara with some waterproof so she doesn't cry off all her mascara, huh? Oh no. And then we have the Lash Love Lengthening. Oh, that's the one that's curved, sorry. Lash Love is straight. Lash Love Lengthening is curved. Lash Love Waterproof is straight, the brush. And then we have the Mary Kay Ultimate, which gives you extra volume and extra length. All of our mascaras are $15, except our new one, which we do have here in the room, the little pedestal all by itself. Our new Lash Intensity mascara. Oh my gosh, loving this so much. So if you guys seen the directions, there's a little Mary Kay logo right here. So your thumb goes there on the Mary Kay. And then that immediately turns it so the short bristles are up. So you start with the short bristles and then kind of curve it up. So the short bristles create a well of more mascara. So you're getting the bulk of the product on your lashes with the short bristles. And then you're going to brush them up and through your lashes like this, and doing the little zhuzh back and forth technique makes them thicker, back and forth makes them thicker, and the more you fan it out, the longer and longer and longer they get. So that's the fun little trick. I mean, oh my gosh, 5 years of research and development down to where we position our finger on the handle of the wand. I mean, that's incredible. And it does say there is a natural like wiper inside of all of our mascaras to take the excess off. So if you go a little bit more slowly, it takes off the excess better than if you just rip it out really fast, okay? So it's good to let your consultants and customers know that. And then also, but you can always, you know, wipe off the excess, especially in a brand new mascara, you'll have extra excess that you want to take off before you start. So shorter ones first, thumb on the bottom, and then curl them up. And then a little zhuzh back and forth. Okay? So that is our new Ultimate mascara. Woo! $4 million of mascara in 6 days. It's pretty exciting. All right. We have the At Play line. Just to touch on it really quickly, you've got little eyeshadow quads. I'm not gonna bring all those out. You guys can check those out. The At Play line is great for teens. Another great gift set. You could fill up a whole roll-up bag with some At Play colors for your graduating seniors or college grads, just to give them some nice, inexpensive, fun color. It's, you know, allows them to be on trend and not spend a ton of money. There are jelly lip glosses, there are tinted lip balm, there are lip crayons and eye crayons and fluid colored eyeliners that are really fun to play with. I usually for those I'll base anyway with a black. Do your regular eyeliner first and then line that over top. It seems to work better than just lining it by itself. We have the dual-ended shadow and liner.
Yeah, those are really,
Shadow and liners.
really nice and quick.
Yes, that are 13. And the little cheek colors, just tell them to go really easy. It can be a lot of color. The lip and cheek stick, so that can be a lipstick or cheeks. You know, our grandmothers used to do that anyway. Whatever lipstick you wore, you put a little on your cheeks for your rouge. So that's kind of fun. Amazing brush cleaner. So any brushes that you have, from your foundation brushes to your color brushes, you always want to make sure you're cleaning those out every couple weeks. And the roll-up bag. I didn't bring my own in, but here is this one. Of course, you know, in Mary Kay, we use it to put all our demo products in, but it's so wonderful as an organizer bag, a free gift for our customers that purchase from us in sets. I usually say if they fill 4 pockets, they get the bag for free. It is $35. We can sell it to our clients, but it's so much better to give it away for free. I love to give it free. The zipper's on the top, which makes it nice when it's hanging up. When I'm using it at home myself, I don't have to always zip it closed. It can just stay open. I can throw my stuff back in. So I just take my one bag of color, they rip off. It is amazing. Everybody loves this bag. So I was like, spins, it speaks, it travels with you wherever you go, and it will roll up. And for my brides or anyone going on vacation, I say, just throw in your bikini, your toothbrush, and you're ready to go. You don't even have to pack anything else. So that is our roll-up bag. Definitely wise to always close with this at every appointment and every skincare. Don't be like me and be afraid to share the sets. I didn't sell one for the first 2 years of my business because I was younger and I came in to get a discount, and I just thought, who is ever going to spend $300 or $400 on a bag of makeup? Well, the first time I used a closing sheet with this baby at the end, I sold like 3 of them, but it took me 2 years in my brain to get it together. So they will buy it. They will love it. They will love to use it, and they will love to spend money on it. So don't keep it from them. Let them know.
It's just amazing how when you go to take it off, they're like, oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay, eye colors, lash products, eyeliners, brow products. We have great brow liners. They're little mechanical ones, or we still have the blonde that's an actual pencil that you have to sharpen. Looks like a pencil. We have one of those left. And some, I try both. I use both. I don't know. Can't even say if I like one more than the other. I feel like the pencil, like the actual pencil that I have to sharpen, might give me faster definition. I feel like the little mechanical one, kind of have to like go at it longer to get it to show up, but I use them both and love them both. We're going to do Tuesday night. If anybody's coming to our event, we're doing a lash bash and wow brows night. So we're going to play up how to do your brows. And I'm brow challenged, so it's really important to me. I have to draw my eyebrows every night. And so you will find customers that you will need to teach how to fill in their brows and color them in. And so that's really helpful to be able to teach them to do that. And we have all the products for that. We have a brow gel that will keep things in place. And I saw recently somebody said to even use the brow gel over top of the new Lash Intensity mascara to keep it in place if they were noticing that it was smudging at all. It's smudge resistant, but I know some people were noticing or feeling like it was smudging. So try the brow gel just over it. And so your brow gel, normally on your brows, if you have like wild brows, it will kind of hold them in place. And lip liners, cheeks at play. Anybody with any questions so far? I know we're going like 100 miles an hour. Thank you guys for hanging with us. If anybody's watching from home, woohoo! All right. Brushes and cleaner, we talked about that. It's really fun to book brush clinics with your customers to teach them how to use the brushes and what all the brushes are for and what they do. It makes it really easy to sell your color compacts with that. Okay, fragrance. Let's get into some yummy fragrances. My little tray here. Don't knock them all off while I pick it up. The only thing not on here is Journey. I'll open these up for ladies. Okay.
Well, Journey got discontinued.
Oh, did it already? Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Of course. It's one of my
I
favorites.
know. I'm like, I still wear it too. Okay, this is Cityscape. Very yummy. Kind of a lighter.
I think it's sexy.
Yeah.
That's the way I describe it.
Yeah. We have these cute little twins. I call them the twins. Thinking of love and thinking of you. Smell really yummy. We have a great one for new brides. It's called Forever Diamonds, and it is a beautiful, our newest fragrance. And also, I'll pass these around so everybody can smell them. It's really great if you are not where you can, you're not at a studio or going to your meeting every week where you can test all these out. At least get a sampler pack of one of each of all of them and try them out, wear them. You'll definitely have your favorites. You'll have some that you don't really care for. That's okay, but to at least keep the samplers so your customers can try them out too is really helpful. This is our Valera, and this is these are the triplets back here. So we have the twins. These two bottles kind of look the same, and then we have the triplets. Bella, Valera, and the Midnight, which is actually my favorite, Valera Midnight. And so I'll pass this around.
If I run out of my samples too, I'll spray my business card to get my little snack.
Yeah, spraying your business card is great. Every reorder bag, you know, that's one of the things my senior used to do for all her customers is her fragrance that was her favorite that she loved. And even sometimes her husband would make deliveries for her. She'd say, I would always, you know, give them a whiff of me, even if I wasn't the one delivering it. So just spray it on tissue or your card or whatever, and leave your signature fragrance with them. Makes a big difference. And 8 times out of 10, when I put a fragrance sampler in a reorder bag, they're calling me the next couple days as soon as they get it to ask me what it was, and usually ordering it. So you can sell tons of fragrance, get yourself some samplers. We have great men's cologne too. They're not on an easy tray, but we have the men's Cityscape in the black bottle, just like the white one. Love, love, love this. This is a new one that came out in the fall. And the new High Intensity Sport. We still have High Intensity. It looks similar without the orange. And this one is, I forget. Yes. True Original. The packaging on this is really cool. So it almost reminds me of like a little flask. So you pop it in, and again, you can push it out through the top, almost like our True Dimensions lipsticks, and pull it out. And I love men's cologne. Like, the stronger the better for me, but that's what I like. Domain, definitely like an older man's muskier. Kind of think of my dad or granddad, kind of a smell of this, but it's good too. And gosh, there's one other one that the MK High Intensity, so I'll pass those around. And again, just get the samplers, try them out, make your man wear some, try out different ones, a few weeks, figure out which one you like the most. You know, all men have a cologne. that they love. So get the samplers out there. With Father's Day coming up, I had a double facial with a mom and daughter. They both bought their husband's cologne when they were here last week. So get your people, let them know that you have colognes or can order them. If you are going to sell cologne, you probably need to order them today if you're going to have them in time for Father's Day coming out mid-June, so you can get the word out and create some fun gift sets for your guys. Make sure you get shaving cream in there. What are they now? $12? Okay, so that's a great gift, a cologne and a shave cream, just to introduce them to the line. If you have business owners, like, I really need to get into my State Farm agent's office, or do you know any car dealership guys, or, you know, they like to smell good, other guys that are in business, your doctor even. I've got my eye doctor. I should take a couple samples into him, or for his wife. She works there too. So get the word out that you have gifts for guys right now, and you're going to sell a ton. Did fragrance. Body care, we have a couple body care items. This is one of my absolute favorites. The Time Wise Targeted Action Toning Lotion. This is the one that I mix with the CC cream, give myself an instant tan. So I love that. And then we moved the gel cream, didn't we? Our new cellulite gel cream that was out, that we don't have anymore. But these are great body care items too. Our hydrating lotion and the 2-in-1 wash and shave that I learned from Deb that one night, that if you take the 2-in-1 wash and shave gel and, like, you know, lather it up, rub it really quick, it makes a really thick lather, which makes it great for shaving. So that feels really good. I just tend to put on a loofah and wash my whole body with it, and then just, you know, shave from the suds of the loofah. But I love this. This is always in my shower. And then I'll use the hydrating lotion sometimes, but I like this one so much more. I usually will use the toning lotion, and it just literally does what it says it's going to do, to tone your skin. It's really great to use it on your neck area. You're starting to notice any loosening around your neck. And these are fun products for our guys too. That would be great in a man bag. Of course, we have our sun care items that are coming out now. We have the SPF 50. And I love this for my guys. I'll throw it in as a free gift sometimes with the purchase of a cologne. And that's called our lip protector. It has an SPF 15. It's like a chapstick, but it's not chapstick. And it feels really good to nourish and moisturize their lips, keep them from burning in the sun. And this is in every pool bag. Every time I go to the pool or I'm going to be out on the boat, I love, love, love this lip protector. Have you ever burned your lips? Like, it hurts really bad. And just smell our sunscreen. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I just think our sunscreen smells better than anything on the market.
Uses all of that in the men's stuff because he's a roofer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, just a fun quick tip about the foundation primer. My contractor bought it from me a couple months ago. He asked me if I had anything that would help reduce the shine on his bald head because he shaves his head. And I'm like, yes, actually I do have something. So he loves it, takes the shine away. And then I told him also it has an SPF 15. He's like, that's even better. Now I'm not going to burn my head when I go out because it's protected. So he loved that. Let me check my paper. Any questions so far?
I have a comment, not such a question.
Yeah.
My brother is using the cooling aftershave gel, and he said, just kind of as a note, if you ever sell it, that you really don't need a lot. He put weight, he like thought it was like all the other ones that he's used and put a bunch on his hand, and then was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
So kind of as a note to everybody, you really don't need a whole lot.
Okay, so just use it
According to what my
sparingly.
brother said,
Good. Does
yeah.
he like it though?
Yeah, he loves it. My dad and my brother are using the shaving cream, and my brother is using the cooling aftershave gel, and they both love it. My dad was like an avid Barbasol user, and he's like, I'm not going back. He wants me to keep shuffling him the shaving
Good.
cream.
I know.
Because he said it's nice and thick, and it's got like a light fragrance to it that he actually really likes. Because a lot of times he hates smells of things. He doesn't like anything really that smells, and he said that was actually nice. So
Yes, my husband agreed too. He's like, I don't mind, because then it competes if they wear cologne, if there's too much fragrance in the skincare stuff. So yeah, awesome. We'll tell him we appreciate all of his feedback.
Yep.
I have a question about the cleansers.
Yes.
The 3-in-1 cleansers, because I've seen this pop up on the newsfeed on Facebook about exfoliating facial washes and the beads that are in them being plastic and ending up in our water.
I have seen
What
that
are
too.
our beads? Do you know what our beads are made out of?
Yes.
Are they plastic? or
No,
do
they are
dissolve?
not plastic. They are biodegradable. So
Okay.
they just disintegrate naturally. They
Okay.
are not plastic. I would have to look it back up where I got that information to give you more details about exactly
No,
what they
as long as I
are.
know they're biodegradable. That's
Yes, they are not plastic.
Good.
Thank you for that question. Gosh, I feel like I'm missing something since we only took 2 hours and it normally takes 3. But we're just that good. I think we really covered everything. Is there anything that we didn't touch anybody has any questions about?
Other than just the new.
Oh yeah, the new stuff. Hello. Okay. Oh, this after sundown, yes. The new little compact. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Okay, I'm running out of places to put stuff. Let me set this down. Okay, so these are our new spring products that are so yummy. Okay, this is our new tone correcting serum that will even out the skin tone. It's kind of, there are 2 products from our Even Complexion Essence line that are being discontinued and replaced by this. So, what does it say? Anybody have a new book that can read me the lingo? I'm bringing in a brand new book. We'll read the lingo on this tone correcting serum. But other than it evens out your skin tone, there might be a few more details. Read it for us really loud, Lori.
Featuring our patent pending Perfectly Bright Complex. Why you'll love it. Dramatically evens the appearance of skin tone. Clinically shown to significantly improve skin brightness. 95% of women experience the look of dark spots reduced after 12 weeks.
Love it.
Works
Reducing your
beautifully with all skin tones and skin types. This I thought was neat. Beauty and the Bean. Scientists at the Mary Kay Research Center discovered the extract of the navy bean had impressive brightening benefits.
Yes. You know those white navy beans that you soak in water overnight and cook them up with some ham? That is what is in here. White navy beans. So my science girls, again, yay, we love that. So pass that around.
So
Well,
it
but
is
it's almost got
replacing
the
the Even
pearlized
Complexion
complexion.
Max and Even Complexion Essence,
Essence.
but not the dark spot reducer. That's sticking around, right?
No.
The mask is staying and the other 2 are going.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
dark spot reducer. Yes, and
Thank
it
you,
is true. Like, women of color have dark spots from acne scarring or sun damage and different things. So don't think it's just for,
Even complexion mask.
yes,
The other
our
2 are
ivory and beige customers. And
I got my hands full.
yeah, brightening all skin tones helps even them out. This is our beautiful Hearts Together lipstick, which is so cute. The little imprint of the heart is even on the side of the lipstick. I didn't really notice that until my daughter rolled it up the other day. I'm like, oh, look at that. She uses it every day. I keep it in my bag. She's like, where's my pink heart lipstick, Mom? Okay. But it's just a fun, it's like the perfect shade of pink. It's not too bright. It gives you some color. And then the packaging is super cute. And $1 of the purchase, $1 from every purchase goes to our Mary Kay Foundation. So it's a great way to get in touch with your customers and reach out and have a goal. Gosh, what if you sold 30 of them? That would be a $30 donation to the Mary Kay Foundation. So you can pass that around and try it on your hand. And then new concealers. We have the Tone Corrector, which is a concealer just like the other ones. It feels a little bit thicker, but it's a peach color. And so that is specifically designed to address the bluish shade of under eye dark circles. So blue and peachy or orange are opposite on the color wheel. So that is counteracting the bluish. So if she has dark circles specifically that are kind of bluish or purplyish, then you want to give her the under eye corrector. Now, if she just has some shady areas or she just wants to brighten under the eye area, even if it's not that dark, and she wants a concealer that is a closer match to her skin color, then she would use the Perfecting Concealer. Or you can do both. You can do the peach first if you really have a dark under eye area to get rid of the bluish, and then you can go over top of it. If you watch the video that's been circulating or that you can get on Mary Kay in Touch, the girl does both, okay? She does the peach to get rid of any dark circles and the acne scarring. She's got some scarring around her face that you can see in the video. And then she goes over this one right on top of it in the area she wants to brighten. Okay?
Now, should that go on before or after a liquid foundation?
After.
Okay.
After your foundation. Yeah, because it does have some brightening properties like our highlighting pen did.
Okay.
So it will illuminate and brighten the area as well. I would say the tone corrector could be either or. It could go on first and then do foundation. Whatever, either way. But this one definitely, your concealer, these brighter ones can go on top.
And the tone corrector is more suitable for eye green beige skin, from what I understand, and not necessarily our bronze.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily bronze. That would, although if you blended it enough, I mean, if it really looked bluish, you know, that's a thing.
Yeah,
right? Because they're really going to look, dark circles going to look bluish on them. But it couldn't hurt to try.
Bronze skin tones still have dark circles. So I'm a
Yeah,
little
right. Keisha
confused.
was asking about that.
I'm a
So
little.
these are my choices.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
little
try it
unfortunate.
out. I mean, you might want to go over it with their shade of foundation after you try it. But it could combat the darkness enough, and then you put their shade over top to blend it out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cute, cute, cute new little compact, little mini in the rose gold shade. You know, you could run a promotion if you're trying to finish big things like DIQ, that they get one for free for joining your team as like a little signing bonus. These are 17 and hold just as much product as our regular compacts. And, oh, this is wonderful. This is the After Sun replenishing gel that I told you, like the email went around and said that it does like 18 things, like repels mosquitoes, and if you burn your hand in the kitchen, you can keep this on the kitchen and put it on your hand for, you know, heat burns. So, but none of that you can really tell your customers on the books, you know, as a claim. But there are some fun uses and great reasons to keep this around all summer and stock up on it while we can get it now, so it lasts you all year. Because it's also great even for the ski bunnies that go skiing and get windburn. This is just a yummy, yummy product. So it says it's ultra light, cool blue gel. This ultralight cool blue gel contains soothing botanical extracts, absorbs quickly, replenishing vital moisture to skin, leaving it feeling smooth and refreshed. Directions: gently massage gel into skin over the entire body. So you can use it head to toe. I've had customers buy it because their daughter, her daughter was a swimmer and was always in and out of the chlorine pool, and her skin was always dried out, and they love this product. I use it on my own girls. If anyone gets too much sun exposure and feels dry or sunburn, it feels amazing because it has aloe in it. It's just really yummy. Definitely try that. But it's only limited edition. They only sell it seasonally now, so you really want to stock up. Okay, so that's it for the new products. And any other questions? Did we do over eyeliners? Did we do that? We did not talk about eyeliners. Thank you. We do have 3 eyeliner colors right now. We have steely brown and black. Oh, the 4th one would be our gel eyeliner. So if you have somebody that wants to do like the fun cat eyes or really needs more of a dramatic eyeliner, the gel is amazing. The makeup artists, this was only limited edition for a while, and they really said, like, look, you need to bring this back out. And the brush, it comes with a lid too, but it is, this one gets cleaned out. It's a little stiffer than most, so you have a lot of control to place your eyeliner and do the cat eye or something fun that you want to do. And then our eyeliners, I really love because they stay in place, they don't get runny, and they have a little built-in sharpener at the end, so you can sharpen them on your own. That's a steely, so you just swirl it in there to bring the tip back. And you never have to hunt for your pencil sharpener because it's always there. And they are very nice to glide on. You don't have to light them on fire like I did my eyeliner in college.
Light over.
You have to light it up, to heat it up, to get it to work. These go on immediately. And it's blending a little bit. I like it in the beginning to blend because I like to blend it and kind of feather it in my lashes. But once it's on there, it really does stay nicely.
Now you said you used the black and then with the clay liners on
Yes.
the top. Does that change the color?
Not really. It just gives it a good base.
Okay.
Otherwise, they kind of tend to look, I don't know, they look thin or something. So those are the liners. Yeah, the fluid ones are really fun to play up. But yeah, I would just, I think because they're runnier, I like the waxy base of our regular eyeliner first. And then this will set better, you know, right over top of it. Kind of stay in place. But these are fun for a little pop of color if you're going out, or we always play them up in the seminar. And when you go to seminar, like if you think we wear a lot of makeup on a regular basis at your meetings, like you should see this at seminar. When we're trying all the new stuff, looking great. But, oh, the finishing spray, we don't really talk about that. Finishing spray is a wonderful, wonderful product. So when Jordan got done baking her face, what she could do is do a little spread. You do an X. I'm not going to spray it all. X. And then a T. And then kind of fan your face. Just let it soak in and dry by itself. And then for me, I get a little shiny. And if you're doing bridal makeup or makeup where lots of photography is going to happen afterward, I would take and set the powder, do a little brush of the translucent powder right over this to give it another setting. Because if you leave it by itself, it can look shiny in the photos, okay? So just do an extra little pop of the powder right over this. Set it with the powder, put the spray on, and then pop the powder just in the shiny area one more time. I think that's it.
It's good to know somebody want a bride on Saturday.
Yes.
So she force someone out for another consultant.
Yay. The best thing that could come out of this color confidence workshop or product confidence workshop is, again, your list. What have you tried before? What do you need to bring into your inventory so you can try? What do you need to play with? You know, ask us directors if you come to a weekly meeting and you haven't played with everything or tried everything, you know, take 5 or 10 minutes after the meeting and just play in the bathroom. Do your own new color look. Play with new colors. Don't be afraid to try when the new things come out, because truly, you know, when you've heard us say it a million times, you'll only sell what you're using, or you will sell what you're using, or you sell what you're showing, and you always will show something that you're excited about and what's really working for you. So even if it's a shade or something you think, oh, I'd never wear that, try it. Just at least try it, because you could recommend it to somebody else, you know, and just play around with the different fragrances and things. Thank you guys for being here.
But even the other thing too, this is a third one I've been to, and we're still going through all the products, but whoever presents it, a couple things different each time. So
Yes, absolutely. Because I share with you the things that I do or that I use or that I love, because absolutely, yep, different than what some of the other people use. So yeah, play with it all, have fun with it. You can always take it off. That's the worst thing that could happen, is you might need to take it off if it doesn't really work for you, but truly, makeup's fun. So thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. And thanks for being with us for our first Google Hangout for our Product Confident Workshop. Woohoo!